Jack and Kyra here, and today we're up in Glasgow, trying possibly the most famous dish around.
That's right, we've found a completely vegan haggis, meaning that we're able to tick off the top of most tourists' must-try lists here in Scotland.
But first, I am super excited because I really wanted to see some Highland coos, and we've heard there are some just around the corner.
Moo!
Just adorable, aren't they?
They really are super cute. One thing that's not cute though is the traditional haggis recipe.
Cover your ears, Highland coos.
Okay, so it's made up of the insides of either a cow or a sheep, sadly, mixed with oatmeal and suet before being heavily seasoned and stuffed inside the stomach of the animal where it's boiled. Gross, right? Okay, you're safe, Kyra.
Vegan versions are surprisingly common across Scotland. So we're going to head back into the city now to try a plant-based take on this grotesque sounding dish.
So we're now in central Glasgow in front of one of the city's most famous landmarks. Unintentionally though, the statue of the Duke of Wellington, famous for the cone that sits atop his head.
I love this story. So often the council will come and try and remove this cone, and then within minutes somebody's put a new cone right back on his head.
But anyway, facts aside, we're here to do a food video. So we're about to head now to Mono, where we'll be trying our vegan haggis.
Let's go!
Okay, so we've arrived in the restaurant and we've ordered our food. However, we have made a bit of a blunder. On this menu here, we thought it said, I don't know if you can see, they're probably not going to be able to see, sorry Kyra. We ordered, well, we were looking to order in our research the haggis and potato hash. However, we didn't realise that was going to be like a big experimental ball of haggis and potato. So we're going to try something a little bit different. We're going to get one of those, but we also saw that they do a margarita pizza with haggis on. So we're going to try that as well, just to try a couple of experimental ways of eating haggis. Vegan, of course.
Yeah. And we don't feel too bad about this because while we've been in Scotland, we've seen so many different ways that haggis is served and also vegan haggis is served. People have it in like bread, it's like a breakfast like sandwich.
Like a breakfast bag.
They have it on pizzas like we're gonna have. We've seen it on like loaded fries. We've seen it served so many different ways. The traditional way is to have your haggis with your neeps and tatties, which is parsnips and potatoes. And that's how it's traditionally served on Burnside as well.
Yeah, we found a place that does do that. It's a place called Stravagan.
Stravagan,
maybe? They are able to provide a veggie haggis with neeps and tatties. The haggis itself is vegan, but the neeps and tatties have dairy in. I think they said they could remove that. We were I'm in an arm, but we decided against it because we wanted to go somewhere which was authentically vegan. But if you were looking for the more authentic way of eating it, that's a good suggestion. But anyway, we're eagerly awaiting our food now, so we'll stop talking your ears off. So our food has arrived. Here is our haggis and potato hash. It looks really good. It actually seems like it's probably going to be the more authentic take on the haggis. So it's with pleasure that I get to try it. So I'm going to try and get a bit of potato. No, I'll just try the haggis, I think. It's quite difficult to pick up with all this rocket here. So let's give it a go. Okay, It's a lot crunchier than I was expecting. Tasty actually. It tastes a little meaty, but all in all, it's definitely. I think I'm going to need a few more thoughtfuls before I make my mind up. But it definitely tastes nicer than I was expecting, given that crazy description of it I gave you earlier.
I'm kind of nervous. I've never tried haggis before. I don't know what to expect. I feel a little bit of comfort in the fact at least it's on pizza. You know, pizza's a comfort food for me. So let's go for this one. This slice has got quite a bit of haggis on, so let's give this a try. That wasn't what I was expecting. Like, it's not really full of flavour. I think I expected it to be quite like really meaty and really like chewy. It's not. It's more kind of like oaty. Like Mike, I think I need another try to see what these flavours are.
Alright guys, it's time to eat. Cheers! Alright, here we are outside the restaurant now. We've just finished our vegan haggis dishes, I should say. I'm going to talk about the haggis first. I'll let Kyra talk about the bits around the haggis. But the haggis itself, vegan haggis, was really different to what I was expecting it to taste like. Like, you can't really taste the oatmeal. It has a little bit of a crunch. I didn't even know what suet was until Kyra educated me with that earlier. I wish I'd put my hands over my ears for that one. But obviously they have their own vegan version. Generally, I was really impressed. It had a lot of flavour to it, more than I was expecting. And yeah, I found it quite palatable. I think I'd definitely have some vegan haggis again in the future. What about you?
Yeah, I thought, do you know what? I thought the haggis worked really well with the dishes we had them on.
Yeah.
On top of the pizza, it was like crumbly. It wasn't super meaty, but it was like crumbly, like slightly meaty texture with all the seasonings on it. Went so well with that margarita, and I need to give a shout out to their cheese because it was so like melty, such a good texture.
Really good vegan cheese.
Oh, so nice, and it was kind of like a little bit tangy, like it wasn't too plain. Yum. And then the potato hash, I did not know what to expect with that at all. The sauce on that. But yeah, that peppercorn sauce was really yummy. The potatoes were roasted to perfection. And those little bits of pear that were hidden in there as well added a nice sweet touch. Went really well with the haggis. Yum.
And in true Scotland style, as we talk about haggis, it's just started raining on us, so we'll try and wrap this up quick. I just wanted to mention a little bit more about the venue. The venue itself is a music venue, and they also have a record shop in there. There's all sorts of records available. It looked really cool.
Yeah.
If I owned a record player, I would totally go check it out. But I think that's everything about there. The place is super friendly. We must be here on like a Pride Day, and it's really inclusive and great there as well. We're
gonna run and get out of the rain now.
Yes.
But in case you didn't know, we're on social media, Instagram, Facebook. Give us a follow on there if you're on there. If this is the first time you've watched us, or you've watched a couple, give us a like, a subscribe would be great. But if nothing else, we will see you soon. And in the meantime,
eat your greens.